Hello, folks. The car quest continues. Last time, we gained access to the Arboretum, and I got excited because maybe we'll get to drive up a tree. And I'm sort of hoping that I'll have an occasion to do that. Aside from that, I am still fairly tired. I woke up only about an hour ago-ish. Couple hours ago, maybe? I don't know. I woke up a while ago, and I'm still not actually awake. That said, I did get a package today from Amazon, which is going to be very helpful in the future. Uh, it came with, for example, Class of Heroes 1 and 2, which, nice game, very Wizardry style, that's gonna be fun. But I also got an AeroPress, so I will be attempting to learn the intricate ways of coffee in the future. And it also had some filters for the water pitchers. Like, nothing terribly interesting there. But a little bit of shopping. So that'll get me through stuff. Hopefully. I am, I am still waiting for Nihon Falcom and...
Bad choices?
Thank you for the, subscription. And yes, I will be doing some cartography. I'm still waiting for Nihon Falcom and Nipponichi Software America to list the price of Ys 10 on the store. And I have the decidedly unhopeful feeling that it's gonna be like 70 bucks. And that's gonna actually physically fucking kill me to pay. But I will do it, because I really want to play Ys 10. No dicks. There was a whole thing about that. About the characters in Ys 10 being very close to, like... The official title is Nordics, but the characters in Japanese are very close to no dicks. And, a lot of people found that extremely funny. It's true, though, there are no dicks in Ys. Except for that one guy, but we killed him. That is a MIDI horn. I like that. Oh, I asked a question last stream, and I got my answer. Playing Yakety Sax did get me YouTube blocked, but only in Russia. So, I don't know anybody Russian who watches my streams, so I'm fine with that. They sent me a whole copyright thing. And I mean, I don't agree with it. Like, frankly, fuck you guys. Boots Randolph, person who played Yakety Sax, is dead, so I don't know where you think the money's going, aside from straight to some corporate executive's personal slush fund. But, you know, fuck the copyright laws. Is my opinion. But, if you're Russian, I suppose I apologize to you. Niet Squirrel Mog. Let's get over here. and gonna bring you folks down here. Bonk. And we're gonna get back to our quest. Like I said, we've unlocked the Arboretum, and I want to see if we can go up trees with it.
Oh, I see you've come back. Feel free to begin whenever you're ready.
I am curious, though. We have 3 out of 4 possible tires. I mean, well, not 4 possible tires. What the hell am I thinking? We have 3 tires, and 4 will unlock us a new car. I'm curious about, like, all the tires we've missed. There are a lot of tires we've missed, and I kind of wonder if we could have had any of them. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and go into Tree Country, but, like, if I can collect 1 more, then we've got ourselves a new car, and that's very exciting to me. So yeah, Tree Country is over that way. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the music thing again, aren't I? Alright. Well, that's not hard. Let's just going around in a certain way. One of these starts the timer. I forget which one. It's not that one. It is that one. Alright. Ascending tone. There's one behind this tree. I must have missed one. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, I think I might have missed the one behind that tree. Alright. Nope, not that one. Is it over here? I just panicked. Yeah, I think I must have missed that one. There we go. I'm pretty sure this will work. Pretty sure. It is that one that I missed, I think. And then I couldn't get to the last one in time. Alright. Ascending tones, dang it. Nope, not that one. Around it, around it, around it. Good luck today? No problem. I'm pretty sure I've got this. Oh, wait. Did I miss this one? I did miss that one. Okay. Can I start this again? point. Is this one higher or lower? Lower. Alright. So I come, across... I hit this, I come across to here. Am I supposed to detect what the order is because they rise by a semitone each time? I think so. Like, I don't know what a semitone is, and I'm actually fairly tone deaf. But I'm pretty sure I've got this. Like, the tone is rising. That much I can detect. A few of them sound, almost identical. There we go, okay. And then I have to actually get in there. There we are. Alright, now into the arboreal area. Oh, ooh. It is apparently a dark and stormy night.
I remember this place. It's Block Sheep Pastures. I used to picnic here with my family. When the weather was better, of course. Right now, it sounds as if a storm was brewing.
Okay. It is a dark and stormy night, and we actually have to use these headlights. Now, can I drive up this tree? No. Aw. Yeah, the headlights are good. I like those. It's gonna cost me...
Remember, it's best if we find the yellow artifact before returning to the main realm via this portal.
Yeah. It's gonna take me about 100 to get back, so I might as well collect a few.
What are you doing hiding back here, you little block sheep, you?
Alright, so there is a couple of sheep. Sheep blocks, block sheep.
Why is it that block sheep never go where you want them to?
Well, I can push them around. I don't know if I have to herd them. Who's heard of sheep?
This looks like a nice cozy shelter from the oncoming storm, but I can't see a way in.
Well, presumably that's what we've got to find.
Excuse us, Mrs. Block Sheep, but can you kindly move?
I'm bullying sheep now. That is what I'm doing. I actually don't see anything that looks like an artifact. Well,
I remember this old windmill. I used to relax for hours just watching it spin. It appears to be jammed at the moment.
jam. Presumably raspberry. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in the way of artifacts, except for this one. Maybe if I come over the hill at it. Nope, I'm not making that jump. It was worth a shot. It was worth a try. And there's nothing else around this building. Maybe what I'm supposed to do is try to herd the sheep. Maybe I'm supposed to try to get the sheep to the barn. Let's try with this one.
As a block, I used to play hide and seek with the block sheep in this very pasture.
Okay, well, not as such. No. Maybe if I combine 2 black sheep, they'll make a third smaller black sheep. I understand that's generally how it works, so I'm not entirely up on the specifics. Block sheep Tetris. If we get them all next to each other, they'll flash and disappear. No. Alright, what about behind the... Anything behind the portal? Nope. And that's the way back. We don't want to go that way yet. And there's nothing back behind this tree. I do like the music here, though. I do like the, very simple guitar strumming. Yeah, this isn't getting me anywhere. So far, everything we've needed to solve an area has been in that area, so...
Bah, bah.
Well, I'm glad you're amused. Yeah, is ramming the trees helping? No, it's really not.
It looks like some sort of mental virus. Paranoia can infect people like the flu.
Yeah, you know, I occasionally get infected with paranoia. And I just have to take a nap and have some fluids, and eventually it goes away. If my horn was a flamethrower, this would be Spyro. You're not wrong. Oh, here's one.
A ramp leading to that shelter, just as it's starting to rain, too.
I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only... Okay, there we go. Let's drop down into this socket.
Looks like this enclosure is big enough to fit 5 sheep.
There's my goal. This enclosure is 5 sheep big.
Ah, the way out. Or should I say, the way in?
My only comfort is a sheep gone blind. I didn't accidentally tell you that. I'm only happy when it rains. Alright, that's 2 sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, red sheep, blue sheep. So I can't climb trees, but I can hear sheep. And I'm glad they move just as well, forward or backwards. Because otherwise this would be a little awkward. Whoop! Oh no! Okay, no, that's fine. I thought I squirted him up to the roof. That would have been sad. Get funneled. Get funneled. Get funneled. Rocket League sheep. No, no, no.
I think this storm is getting worse. Hope the block sheep get to safety.
Don't worry, I'm getting the block strings to safety. I can just hold up and accelerate and push this sheep's ass. Bonk. Have to invent the ramjet. What is a ramjet in practical terms? I only know ramjet from, like, Roger Ramjet. An old serial they played on MST3K. If I push the sheep's ass, won't the H, E, and P be left behind? Don't worry, there is no P left behind. The rest of it, though, yeah, I'm gonna leave that behind. Splonk. There are a pile of them, don't worry. Okay, that's good. Alright, and where is that mysterious fifth sheep? It is over here. It's sheep number 5. One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the barn and come on, stay dry. I don't have any more lyrics for that. Not without it getting really weird. Bonk. Okay. So I've got this. Whoops. There we go. Well, that's 5 sheep. 5 sheep. Ha ha ha. What now? The Cramjet. I think I used the Cramjet in a Fallout run once. Now I can drive on top of the sheets. And reach this one. And that should get the windmill turning.
The windmill! It's moving again!
Yes, it is. A ramjet is a jet engine where the air intake and compression occur being existing forward motion. Oh, so you kind of ram the air in there. That makes sense. Bonk. Bonk. Oh my gosh, we participated in a barn raising.
Can wait out the storm in the safety of higher ground.
It's a barn raising. I said that already. I'm sorry, I was so enamored with that joke, I had to say it twice. Also, yeah, the water, I think the rain is making it harder to steer. A little bit.
What a view from up here. Fantastic.
And I'm stuck. I'm completely stuck. Shit. Am I moving at all? I'm moving a little bit. There we go.
A hidden door.
Alright. these little self-contained puzzle worlds. Like the penguin thing and this.
Congratulations! You found another crucial artifact. Now get back to the main realm.
And I, of course, can't climb up that tree. I'm sorry, trees, I can't climb you. I thought that was gonna take longer. I gotta be real, I thought that was gonna take longer. Oh, now there's holes in the university.
Ah, the university's attic has been decluttered. Perhaps you should check it out.
Alright. I got nothing better to do. Let's go check out the university again. I think it's right here. And we go up to the attic. Ah! As I was saying, we go up to the attic.
I remember. These lights, when activated in the correct order, open the university's excursion portal. This portal is used by students to explore places and events relevant to their lessons. I love using the excursion portal. You never know where you'll end up. Perhaps the solution to this light puzzle can be found in the books downstairs.
If you never know where you'll end up, how do you know it's relevant to your lessons? Okay, let's hit the books. They only use it at the beginning of class. Choose a lesson based on that. That is a teaching style that I suppose I can get behind. Alright, hold on. Do I have a pencil? I don't think I have a pencil handy. Alright, well... That's weird. Where'd they all go? Alright, well, let's note down, use the chat for this. Blue, red, yellow, light green, dark green, and I will go ahead and, see if that's actually what I'm supposed to do, because color is my first impulse. Here's yellow. Here's blue. Here's blue. Alright, blue. What do we got? Blue, green. No. Blue. Also green. I can't tell the difference between these two greens. Hold on. I think this is light green and that's dark green. So blue, that's purple. That's purple. Blue, there's yellow. There's orange. Okay, orange must be what goes in the gap. So it's blue, red, yellow, orange. I'm assuming. That makes this red, right? Yeah. Alright, so... No, blue... Red... Yellow... Orange... Light green... Dark green... Purple... And I have failed everything. Let's try that again. Blue, red, yellow, orange, light green. It starts failing around orange. Maybe I am supposed to just skip orange. Blue, red, yellow, light green, dark green, purple. Or maybe I'm just supposed to do it faster. Maybe I'm supposed to do it faster. Alright, go. That didn't work. Blue, red, yellow, orange, light green. Fuck. Okay, are these actually light green and dark green? Because this looks darker than this one to me. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Let me go look at these again. Assuming you understood me correctly. You know, I think you're right, Silver. I had just come to that conclusion. So it's actually blue, orange. Blue, orange, yellow. Red? Blue, red, orange. I genuinely can't tell, but I'm gonna try this sequence that I've just typed out. Boy, read bloops. Okay, so that's... I've forgotten them all again, of course. Let's see. Blue. Orange. Orange. Yellow. Red. Nope. I'm hearing failures. I'm hearing failures. Blue, red, you know, blue, red, orange, this would go in a loop. This is a figure 8. Fuck. Alright, that makes sense.
Go now before the portal closes.
I don't have enough thingies.
Locked. Come back when you have more batteries.
At least I know how to do it now. At least I know how to
You
do
missed
it.
it.
Yeah, shut up. At least I know how to do it. It's a figure 8. That's straightforward. Let's go get some more battery doohickeys and... How many do I need? 150 for that? That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, that's not gonna be a problem. I have to draw an 8. That's all it is. I can't believe it took me that long to figure that out. No, I totally believe it took me that long to figure that out. I don't know if you folks have noticed, but I'm not exactly the cleverest stick in the mud. Alright. Some light busy work and gathering, and I should be right back to it. Getting these 5 packs helps. And I can just do this again for... Well, I say I can just do this again. I, of course, can't. Oh! I got fancy and I paid the price. And the price was most of my things. It's okay. That was my own fault. The price was many batteries. The price was $49.99. I guess I can just head up here and grab these. Almost at 150. By the time I'm done, I'll be able to drive all the way back across the bridge and collect those again. So... the grind is never all that harrowing. Yep, there they are. And I got 150. Alright, it is a figure 8, basically starting with blue to red. To orange, to etc. Blue, which is not here. Around. No, that's green. Blue is this one. And then you go around. There we go.
Go now before the portal closes.
Yes, okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
Call me crazy, but this looks like the long-lost island of pirate Captain Brick Bristles. I remember it from my block history book. I wonder why the portal led us here.
Maybe this pirate captain, stole your history? I can see stuff off to the side there, and I'm curious about it.
This island is truly remarkable.
The tonic in the background music, what does that mean? What is a tonic in this context? Where in Brickland is Carmen Sandiego? Ooh. The first note of the key. The first note of a key is a tonic.
It's dusty under this hut.
I feel like somebody's used that as a pun. Somewhere.
This edge is too high to drive up.
I did notice that. Excuse me? 1 second, Firebot is restarting? Okay, no, it's fine. Firebot just had some kind of hiccup. It looks like it's okay now. Let me test something. Yes, I know about my own channel.
Range!
Okay. Sound still works. We're good. Whoop. The good thing that one was empty. Don't mind me, I'm just knocking stuff off my desk. Firebot did kinda... I don't know.
Let's go, you guys!
Yeah, thank you. Firebot did kind of worry me. It's okay now, I think. Whoops.
I can't for the life of me remember what the symbol means.
I think it means this block is sad. About Pac-Man. Okay, so there is...
Look, rock barnacles. These purple clean critters are fascinating to look at.
And they don't react to me ramming them. Which is a shame. And I can't get up there, which is a shame.
I sense that an artifact is within our reach around here somewhere.
Okay, now there's definitely something here somewhere. Whee! Alright. Let's try up here. Does the sea serpent formation count as a dragon? Let's see what it does when I collect a block for it, and we'll...
Look at this ancient plaque. It reads, "Beware, O ye, who dare to enter my domain. If treasure is what you seek, turn back before ye go insane. Ye have been warned," says I, Captain Brick Bristles. Well, there you have it. I was right. It is Pirate Captain Brick Bristles' island.
Okay, good for him. We got a Nintendo D-pad. Oh, no, it's an X. We're not allowed.
So that's what that X was marking.
Oh, of course it was. Whoop, nope. Oh, I feel pretty sure I could make that if I... Whoops. If I knew how to drive. There's a lot of things I could do if I only had like a 1-block turbo boost. Like if I could just woof and hit top speed more or less instantly. No. Okay, well let's find a way back up there. And then we can go where that X was. Hi.
Block sharks. Now what are they after?
Block meat? Ah, this side of the island is rounded.
There's a large number of batteries that have washed up on shore. I wonder, what is this strange structure's purpose? This pool is filled with seawater.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a swimming pool, man. A seawater swimming pool. That can't smell good.
A bridge across this gap would be nice.
Alright, let's go find one. How about here?
Well, that was a nicely hidden artifact, wasn't it?
Up, there we go. And there's my bridge.
That bridge should come in handy.
Back around the other side of the island, up the beach, around to the bridge.
A giant block plan. I wonder if a giant block pearl is inside.
Wouldn't that be like a cubular pearl? Cubular bells? Mike Oldfield's Cubular Bells. I love that, you know, they both had that as a horror movie theme, and they put it on, like, Pure Moods, the relaxation CD. So what is this?
As Captain Brick Bristles would have said, it's time to walk the plank.
That's not really pirate, that's more Irish. Scottish, maybe, I don't know. Apparently it was not yet time to walk the plank. Oh, I should have just kept going. I should have just kept going. That was my fault. I did not trust the process. But yeah, I definitely want to,
Yikes! That rock formation looks like a giant block sea serpent.
Oh, it's just rocks. We can't kiss rocks. Walking the plank is normally bad, yeah, but sometimes not. Like, sometimes it'll get you where you're going. Oh, that was close.
Parts of this island don't seem too stable.
Neither do my sanity. Neither does my sanity. Neither does my sanity. Neither do. Okay, that's a whiff. Is that a tornado?
You're getting good at bridge building.
Yep, that's me. I'm a regular vexillographer.
These block barnacles are fascinating creatures.
That's a full circuit of the island. Okay. No, that's not a bridge, that's not a bridge. Frick. Alright, around again. You know, I have to admit, I've been misleading. A vexillographer is actually someone who designs flags. It's not somebody who builds bridges. I don't know what you call somebody who builds bridges. An engineer? Sounds fake, but okay. That's a mushroom.
I wonder if that was Captain Brick Bristle's boat ramp.
Brick Bristle's boat ramp. How far out to sea can I get? Pretty fucking far, actually. Bricks ahoy! Nope. I just kind of lost all forward momentum. I just kind of gave up and waited for the end. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck looking at my target. And I can't turn the camera. And I can't back up. But I am very slowly moving sideways. So maybe this will very slowly push me off this raft. Civil engineering is usually the field that includes bridge design. Okay. Let's try that again! So far, in spite of my best efforts, I have not been able to softlock myself. Okay, that was too much. And that was enough.
You're getting so good at bridge building, I should call you Bridget. Only joking.
Don't call me anything. You don't even call me on the phone. I want a divorce. And another raft. This is a sad house. And it has grown large. Oh, cat.
Of course! It's a day-night portal. Use it to see things in a new light.
Will that help? I suppose it must help. But I'm really...
How in the name of Blockteria do we get onto this long seawall?
like this! No! 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 That was good! That was good and pure! It almost worked. No, I can never replicate that feat. I am destroyed. Internally. Alright, through the night and day portal, let's... The first institute for teaching civil engineering was established in France, and its name translates to National School of Bridges and Roads. So it's like the Étoile du Road and Bakken.
It appears that it is now night time.
No, that's German.
What changes will we find?
I'm glad they brought the headlights back. I like headlights. So what is the National School of Bridges and Roads in actual French? École Nationale du
I
Pont
wonder if there's a way to drain this pool.
Chelsea's. Yeah, I know École is school. And I know Nationale is national. I just don't know anything else.
I hope there are no block spiders under this hut.
Well, thank you for that mental image. I hate you. Wow. Thanks. Alright. Oh. Apparently at night the tide comes in. The water level is higher. But I still cannot get up in the sea serpent's mouth.
If only we could reach that artifact in that
Yeah, that's
block
what I was
sea
just saying.
serpent mouth-shaped rock. How are you supposed to get on top of this rock? These block sharks certainly give me the shivers at night.
Maybe you're just cold. Oh. So maybe out here. Oh, wait a minute. This looks like a ramp. Wheeling around. Yeah, this is a ramp. Can I use it to ramp over there? Maybe.
Wow, I love how block barnacles glow at night.
Well, do you love the color of the sky? No, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I don't think I'm gonna be making that one. What about all the way around here? I have to get back up on the island, but yes. On set chances,
Nice, you got some good air on that jump.
Okay, so where does this go around to? That looks like another jump. And this goes up here. And there's nothing up here. Unless maybe I'm supposed to drop off the side. I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Oop.
Time to get wet again.
Yep, there we go. Oh, can I jump the shark? I hear everybody has to do that at least once in their career.
That ramp would have been useful to get on top of this rock in the first place.
I mean, maybe I can. I have to wheel around and try it again. But I want to jump the shark. I feel like I've been building towards this all my life. Okay, they weren't in place. Never mind.
Timber!
It's so weird how it stops all forward momentum when you do that. Was it? It was not here.
This edge is too high to drive up. Captain Brick Brittle certainly liked his ramps.
Now you're triggering voice lines that you've already said. But... okay, I think I can just hop side. Do I have to push it, or... no. I can just hop sideways. It's fine. Whoop, and over. And that doesn't matter, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I am actually supposed to hit it straight on. You can go really far out to sea in this area. And that's cool. I can't even see the ramp I'm supposed to hit.
Now might be a good time to use the night and day portal.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna trust you on that one. I could drive off the edge of the world. I mean... no, but... there's probably a voice line for hitting the, hitting the barrier. Hitting the barrier that's out here. Somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Wow.
There's no way past these buoys.
Okay. But no, you cannot drive off the edge of the world, and you cannot carry the weight of the world.
This block sea serpent looks extra eerie at night.
Alright, where is the day-night portal? Not over there. I mean, I like the premise that you have to swap back and forth. A random spot on the edge of the world would be a great / terrible place to hide a wheel. You realize that now I have to drive all the way around it in both time zones. You realize what you've done, don't you? Alright, let's circumnavigate the cube.
Again, these buoys seem to be marking out an invisible barrier. What a view! It makes me feel like...
Okay. It's true, though. This is a very, unimpeded view. This makes me feel like I've managed to jump out of bounds in Midtown Madness or something. And any minute now, explosions are gonna blow me back into the map. I'm awake. So yep.
This is frozen
Oh, thank
water.
you. I have a drink. Tonight I have coconut flavored seltzer. It tastes like coconut. Hey, what's that speck on the horizon? But it turns out there's dust on my monitor. There's dust on my monitor too. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe we're seeing the same dust. Hold on, let me get that. Okay. That should clean off your monitor. And there's nothing out here, but I had to check, you know? I had to. Oh, we're going in. Oops. So what's this?
More hidden pirate caves.
Hell yeah, let's have some more hidden pirates. Concealed pirate weaponry. Yawn. Cutsman! Well, there's the pearl.
The giant block clam is open, so clamber on over there and claim that clam. Sorry, couldn't resist. I'm done now.
You're lying. You will
Oh,
never
clam
be
up.
done. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He will never be done.
Those block sharks must have known that the rock pinnacle was waiting to be discovered.
It's a shame they can't communicate in any way. Alright, so I guess I have to hit... I either have to toggle back to night for this, or I have to, let me pick up like 10 or so more, just to... Or I have to, ramp up and off. Yeah, I think I might have to ramp up and off. Well... And now I drown. I used to have nightmares about that. I lived for a long time in Maryland. And Maryland has the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I think its actual name is like the William somebody fucking Memorial Bridge. Nobody cares. Nobody memorializes that guy. It's the Bay Bridge. And the Bay Bridge is one of the tallest bridges in the United States. One of them, I think. It's definitely the tallest fucking bridge in Maryland. And they love to do repair work on it, where they will, like, take the guardrails off, or, pick up part of the bridge and, you know, resurface the road. And of course, you just have to drive in one lane while they're doing that on the other side of the bridge, and the whole thing is just a fucking nightmare factory. And given that I lived on an island, and my only connection to, like, civilization was across that bridge, it's probably no wonder that I've never actually learned how to drive. But yeah, look up pictures of that fucking bridge sometime if you want to never want to drive across an elevated structure again, basically. Alright, I gotta hit this thing dead center, going absolutely straight, and I did not do that. Yeah, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I think its actual title is the Somebody or Other Memorial Bridge, but I don't know what that is. I know that it's a really fucking big bridge, and, windy. And I just cannot make a connection. That is... Y'all are gonna see this jump a couple more times, I think. The Governor William Preston Lane Jr. Memorial Bridge. That sounds right. I don't even know who William Preston Lane Jr. was. Maybe he was William and he was pressed on the lane. Because the fucking bridge was so high, he got trampled. Anyway, the best part is, they used to host, like, Chesapeake Bay Bridge walks. Where you could just walk unimpeded across the structure. And it's, like, several miles. So, better hope you don't get tired in the middle. Okay, just there doesn't actually get me across. I'm pretty sure I can make this. I just don't know how. Second part is actually slightly to the right. You know, you could be right. Or the bridge could be right. Okay, I made it. I made it. We made it. We're going. That's the seawall.
Blocktacular! Looks like you found a way up onto that long seawall.
Alright, good. Excellent. A++, we're the best jumpers alive. And now I'm up on the seawall. We just carefully reverse back into this thingy.
Time to go ride on a block sea serpent.
Have we had the chance to use Blocktopus? We have not. We also haven't had the chance to use, like, Squarid.
Ooh, you've discovered a hidden door.
Nice! I'm gonna go do the Sea Serpent, 'cause... Spike and Otis. Oh man, I haven't thought about them in years. I sequence broke getting it. Yeah, I know, but I don't care. I feel clever. I'm allowed. Actually, I'm the worst.
Quick, go get that next artifact.
Yeah, I think I used to have like a little jacket patch of Spike and Otis. God, I haven't thought about that in ages. Don't get confused, wondering why I'm going back there for nothing. I will get confused. I absolutely will get confused. Trust me. It's a tooth!
Looks like that block sea serpent rock formation is taking a drink.
Let's go get Vord.
It looks like you've been eaten by a block sea serpent.
Yep, thanks, man. Everybody simultaneously makes exactly the same jokes, which is proof that we have attained, like, some kind of Samsara-esque hive mind around here. Isn't that horrifying? Yep, we are all as one. We shall vanish up our asses and become one whole. Isn't Samsara the cycle of the restless, illusory world? I didn't say it was a healthy process. Like, I didn't say it was gonna be good for you. If you're spiritually bonding with me of all people, you deserve whatever you get. Alright. I'm actually not sure how I think we go over to the Night World, where the tide is higher, and then we can go off that ramp properly. What was written on top of that platform? A bunch of stuff from Blockington the Pirate. He translated it the first time we drove over it. With a lot of stuff like, you know, behold my treasure and despair, or some shit. I don't know. I kind of forgot. Mostly just said this is in fact the pirate eye. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. If it were really important, I would have retained that information. I lie. So, let's see. Over here. Now you're imagining altar figure. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. Whoops. Immediately flip. I mean, my terrifying gawping head is probably a universal signifier of something or other. Like, people look at it,
Done.
and it does communicate a simple concept or idea.
Well, things are ramping up again.
I just don't know what sort of idea my head might communicate. Danger, school zone, maybe. Don't open, dead inside.
How do we get past this blasted blocking block?
Maybe we, go back to daytime. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Maybe I should have followed up on that other path. What was that other path? Yeah, there's another block open to me that I don't remember where it is, but it is out here somewhere. Bridgey area in the middle. Well, that's underwater right now. I would definitely have to go and... Yeah, all of this is underwater.
Be
Tempno
ready to
landings.
make some bad choices?
I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, hi, Jades. Click here for the Spike and Otis connect the dots and color PDF. Well, you know, if you want to color a bird, I don't blame you. Alright. I think I might have sequence broken again.
That Block C monster just lost his crown.
We're dethroning him. We're doing all kinds of things to this poor bastard. Up to the hut.
Let's go see what we can find in Captain Brick Bristles's hut.
Bristles's. Captain Brick Bristles's. It's a shame he didn't have a sister. She could be Captain Brick Bristles.
There must be an entrance into this hut. Captain Brick Bristles, your island is certainly maddening.
I don't know. I'm navigating it pretty easily. I think. I think I'm doing fine here. Mostly. Of course, now I'm not sure where that, thing actually went. Here's... ramp, though. This ramp goes off this way. And, oh, okay. We've been here. Yeah, alright. Let's, let's go back and flip it to daytime. Again. I don't think it was on solid ground. Or think it was on solid ground. Yeah, it probably was, but I'm gonna go flip it back to daytime. I think this is actually what... Well, you know what? No, let's go ahead and do this, because... Here we go, this is a ramp. We can ramp over, maybe. Ah, there we go.
Finally, a way to the treetop pathway.
Alright, maybe we are sticking with the nighttime map. Now we just need to get back up. Whoops. You know, I originally thought this was a bamboo forest. It had that sort of reedy look to it. But apparently it's actually trees. I'm an Ewok car, yub nub. Okay. Yep, nub. Get up, yep, nub. I'm so sad that they kind of erased the Yub Nub dance from existence with the big celebration at the end of the special editions. I miss the Yub Nub dance. It's on my old CD soundtracks.
It's rather creepy up here in the darkness, isn't it?
Don't worry, I got horns. But, like... I remember really enjoying the Ewoks cartoon, too, so... I guess I was just an Ewoks kid. I think there was a breakfast cereal. I don't know if I
Should
ever ate
make
it.
things easier.
Ewoks breakfast... Yeah, there was like an Ewoks breakfast cereal and a Droids breakfast cereal. And I'm pretty sure I may have had the Droid cereal. I don't remember if I ever had the Ewok cereal. Not that it was breakfast cereal. You know, like, it's, it's not a markedly different experience from any other breakfast cereal. If you've eaten one breakfast... controversial hot take, but if you've eaten one breakfast cereal, you've probably eaten most breakfast cereals. There really aren't that many varieties. There's some distinct subgenres. There's oat pieces with marshmallow. There's chocolate oat pieces with marshmallow. There's, whatever Chex is doing. Yeah, there's sugar-encrusted corn pops, which is an entire thing by itself. There is the artificial fruit flavors. Sometimes people experiment with vanilla-flavored cereal. Honey bunches of oats. Oh, right, those
Exactly
exist.
did that do? Oh well, that's a problem for another day.
Captain Crunch. Yeah, Captain Crunch was fucking hardcore. Like, it's weird when they introduced the Crunch Berries, and those were actually easier to eat. Fucking Oops All Crunch Berry cereal is like... Oh. Special K exists, yeah. Okay, can I still get up there in the daytime? Shredded Wheat and Captain Crunch, I think, are very... very close to each other in their taxonomy. Is taxonomy the right word? I don't think it is. But, like, I think Captain Crunch is just really sweet corn shredded wheat. Alright, maybe there's more to the cereal business than... Isn't Captain Crunch also peanut butter flavored? It can be. I don't think it is by default. Alright, that gets rid of that piece.
Finally, we can get to the treetop path during daylight hours.
Frosting that's on shredded wheat by default. I don't usually think of frosted shredded wheat as the default. And I also don't think of, like, mini wheat as the default. I think of, like, when I think of shredded wheat, I think of these great, like, fist-sized nuggets that you add milk to, and then you have to, like, chop up in the bowl with the edge of your spoon. Is that not currently the default sort of shredded wheat? Anyway, I know there was peanut butter flavored Captain Crunch. I know for a fact that that exists. But I don't think Captain Crunch is peanut butter flavored by default. Like, Captain Crunch may have a slight peanut butter flavor in its default state. It's been years since I've had it, but There was explicitly a peanut butter Captain Crunch. And
It's much nicer up here during the day.
I think we've set a new record for most pointless conversation I've ever had during a stream. Like, got some brown sugar in, okay. In the UK, yeah, UK have like shreddy Wheaties or something, and they're all very...
What an impressive sunblock flower specimen. No wonder block gulls are attracted to it.
And in Australia. Australia has weird shit. Like, for all I know, Australians are eating, like, sugar-crusted spider blocks for breakfast. What a horrible image. Creeper oysters. Isn't that a Minecraft thing? Alright, we've opened up the middle of the shed. Or the hut. So, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to make it night and then jump up there. To get there the long way in the daytime. Oh, that's true. That's true, I can. It's fine. We'll just do this at night. I can get there the long way at night, too. Multi-grain adventure flakes, now with one deadly stuffed spice. That reminds me of, I think it was a Saturday Night Live gag about, like, one deadly gear in every box of Oat Crisp or something. One deadly sharpened something.
The portal back to the main realm is waiting.
Oh, and we've just... Okay. Well, I guess, sequence breaking had no consequences whatsoever. One Rather Sharpo in every box of crust. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Not Saturday Night Live.
Finally. Now, let's get this artifact back to the main realm. Phew.
Welcome to ZyzzySquirrel.stream, where we talk about delicious cereals. Tonight's topic, Blueberry, Frankenberry, Count Chocula, or Yummy Mummy. Which cereal is the supreme Halloween flavor? Sounds like a breakfast call, like, fuck, you solved it in one. You solved it in one move. Yes, the correct answer is to combine them all. And then you go to the hospital for a diabetic coma. I remember really liking Frankenberry. I've never had Fruit Brute, which I think is the werewolf one. Yummy Mummy was okay. Like, I don't remember it being special. Have we been up here?
Ah, this portal is a familiar sight. A
this
royal
is new.
destination awaits us.
This is new. We haven't been up here. Yeah, Fruit Brute vanished before your time. They keep bringing it back. I don't know if it tastes anything like the original. Alright, so we need 300 pickups. That might take a little bit, but I think we can do it. pretty sure they've been reissuing those Halloween cereals recently. I kind of vaguely remember seeing, like, a new one? Like, there's a new lady-themed cereal, like... Which sounds horrible when I say it like that. Like, oh, there's, you know, Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute and Lady. It's for cannibals. Shouldn't Halloween be a time for hot dogs, lexically speaking? Since you could have a Halloweenies. You know, I'm gonna make the trick-or-treaters around here walk down a corridor lined with hot dogs now. And they're gonna hate me. I'm not gonna do that. I live in an apartment. Anyway, the Hall of Weenies is only for, like, age 18 and up. Trick-or-treaters. I would apologize for that joke, but I'm not sorry even a little bit. Six, 7, 8, 9, 300. Okay. Let's fall to our death and then return to, return to place and do thing. Not down here. It does not look like there was a female monster, but the other 5 are right. No, hold on. I know this. There was. Monster cereal. What was it? Hold on. I know there was one. Yeah, your sourcing is probably right, but I know... please select my age range. I am old, thank you. Yeah, here we go. One sec. I found it. It's Carmella Creeper. A zombie with caramel apple cereal. Let's not dox myself on stream. But yeah, I knew that she existed. Caramel apple cereal. Potentially the reason she didn't stick around is that her cereal flavor kind of sucks. Caramel cereal? That's just sugar. That's just toasty sugar. The apple. Well, maybe it'll taste like Apple Jacks or better than Apple Jacks. Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I don't know. Alright, what's through here? Cigar horn! What is this? Can I back up? Sec. That's a wall. Alright.
Ah, the old throne room. So regal, so majestic, so dusty. We've really got to air this place out.
Don't worry, I'm gonna catch some air.
What have we here?
Caramel is a really weird flavor for cereal.
Taking that ramp is going to require some serious skill. Good thing you're here.
Like, I don't actually think I've ever had a caramel cereal before. So you know what? I would eat Carmella Creeper if I had some. I would feed on the flesh of a zombie creeper girl. There's a out-of-context quote for you. There we go. Same thing other side, same thing other side.
Wow, that was a incredible jump.
I would
Can
eat...
you do it again?
Thank you. Thank you. I would feast upon the zombie and drink the milk of paradise. Now, the milk of paradise is Carmella Newton-Joe. That's nice.
Ah, now that's more like it. Look, more block whales. I love those big blocky guys.
Oop. Slump.
I could listen to that whale song all day.
And that raises that. More stained glass.
Spectacular. Just as stunning as I recall.
I do like this thing where, like, small rooms get a big transformation sort of thing. Like,
There's a garden outside.
The space opens up and unfolds into new configurations. That's a cool, good thing. I like that. Good plus cool.
Yeah, that should certainly clear the air.
Okay, if all went well, I actually managed to make use of my mute button for a change. If not, then you just heard me sneeze, and I apologize. A muffled sneeze. Okay, the mute button still doesn't work when I'm in a game.
Calling us.
It's weird that OBS lets me set so many hotkeys that just don't work when I'm playing a game full screen. Like, isn't that how Stream Decks are supposed to work?
It's more magical out here than I remembered. Look, even the block trees are in bloom.
Oh, it's the block tree, Paul. Okay, yeah, it is.
I remember playing in these gardens when I was just a small brick.
Now you're a large brick.
Those stained glass windows are mesmerizing.
Only if you spin them in circles. Or put tails on them. Maybe I could look into global hotkey issues. I do feel like Stream Decks use a different protocol. That's possible. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it, honestly.
That's got things moving.
It's frustrating to me, is the only thing. Alright, now we can move this ramp and jump up there. Oh! I just imagine the sound of glass sliding along these bricks and... Whew, my entire, like, shoulders locked up. Yeah, that was not correct. Yeah, it sounds a lot like that. Alright. Okay, and then you do it again.
That was an impressive jump you performed to reach this window ledge.
Now do it again! Well, no, I can't do it again. I need to unlock that other dingle-bobber. Ramp.
Aren't those block whales so awe-inspiring?
Sure, man. I have a cute dingle-bobber. I guess. It doesn't unlock anything, though. There we go. That unlocks that.
Another moving experience.
Everything in this game is a moving. You're always moving. I'm gonna check on something. One moment. I think it's still bound. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be working. Like... Yeah, y'all can still hear me, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. The microphone thing's still moving too. I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, I am audible. I thought so.
Not to be a pain, but you have one more window to open. Get it?
I cut you off for your own good, man. You're about to humiliate yourself. Alright, over here. Oh! Gosh. Glass on stone, not a great sound. Alright, I need to wheel back a little more. Bonk. I don't know, maybe they just didn't bring Carmilla back. For whatever reason. Maybe caramel apple really is too weird a flavor. Maybe in 20 years they will, and people will celebrate.
You must admit, this has been a real window of opportunity.
Back, forth, back, forth. Talk about stamina. We've got it. Too sweet aftertaste or something. Could be. Maybe they're reworking the formula. Maybe Carmilla's getting a makeover. And now we can go around the side of the castle.
Time to explore around the palace.
Like I said. Caramel apple flavored, it's caramel app flavored.
Look, the parapet around the other side of the castle is now open.
What if cereal get iPhone? Breakfast cereal with microtransactions. What else is milk? You need to purchase an add-on to use your cereal properly. Come on. Wake up, sheeple.
You've uncovered another artifact. Quick, back to the throne room.
And what are you gonna do? Eat that with your hands? No, you need to buy a spoon, too. It's just loaded up with all kinds of additional equipment required. You're just thinking that someone had to record every last one. Yeah, somebody sat there and recorded the hell out of this game. That
The
unfolds.
throne has revealed its secret to us. And that's not all. Look, my councillors have been restored. They seem to be still in sleep mode. There mustn't be enough power to fully restore them yet.
You can't cut
Come on,
back on
let's
power.
get
You
on
will
with
regret
fixing
this.
Blockteria.
Now I'm remembering, what game was it that had that, like, floating polygonal head on the DS and it wanted to help your brain? Brain Age, I think. Yeah, Brain Age.
The return portal has opened, and we can now reach that artifact. Let's go!
Now I'm thinking about Brain Age.
Let's go!
Brain Age accurately guessed my age at one point, and I was
Quickly, take this new artifact back to the main realm.
a little upset because I was actually younger than that. Alright, so where does this do?
Ah, what a relief. That's cleared that blockage.
You can repurpose that line for a laxative commercial. Any speed run of a game that takes, like, handwritten input is always hilarious. Likewise, there's a video of someone trying to get Professor Layton, I think, to recognize them drawing the number 3. And it's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Not a speed run, it's a play around run. Okay, that's fair. I hadn't really consciously parsed that there was a difference, I guess. But But yeah, if I recall, it works on the same principle as like the NES Family Feud run, where you fall in a pit and you die. Steve Harvey is very upset with you. No, the Family Feud run where the opposing family is just staring in shock as you type bullshit at them. The invading fucking Family Feud running on Dark Souls rules. Alright, so this is upward somewhere. And there's about 30 different paths upwards that all lead to different places. So let's go around the corner here and see if I can guess right on at least one of them. Not here. I don't think. No, not here. You settle a dispute between in-laws using Gambit and Destiny. I know you probably mean a game mode, but I'm going to envision like the X-Men Gambit. He just shows up, unloads a pack of cards in your face, and leaves. Kinetic card. I always love using Gambit in, like, X-Men vs. Street. One of my go-to characters. Mostly because I understood his super. You just button mash as hard as you can, you win. Just slap all the buttons, spin the joystick, like 380 degrees or more. There might be more. Okay, I think it's across here. I think I lowered this berry. Maybe? Maybe? I did lower this berry. Now there's a room. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think I know where that goes.
Well, the university's excursion portal has received its upgrade. Shall we go check it out?
Okay, I think I can get from here to that other one soon. Like, it is, way back. Whoops. Nope. I'm fucked. Goodbye. But just to show you where I'm thinking of. Like up here. There's another one of these, and like I think you have to match this with that, so you'd have to drive over there before this time's out. And I don't even know if I remember where we were. Behind the university, maybe? Nah. It wasn't up here, I remember that. And I just heard it time out, so never mind. Alright, let's go on up, and it's like a figure 8 from blue. That's green, so that's not correct. That's blue. And it's a sufficient of yellow.
Go now before the portal closes.
Go now! Don't worry, man.
It's locked. Collect more batteries
Okay.
and come back.
Maybe he was correct to
Oops,
worry.
you missed it.
It's fine, though. We can just open it up again. There we go.
Go now before the portal closes.
There we go.
Locked.
Oh shit.
Come back when you have more batteries.
I forgot. We do need more batteries.
Whoops, you missed it.
I guess I messed up. Okay, well, that's fine. We can just grab some more batteries. Come back. Maybe I should actually try to get from point A to point B. I better be really certain about my route before I start, though. So... How many golden tires do I have? 3. I have not collected any further golden tires. Alright, up here. No, it's not up here, actually. Whoop, 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 whoop. No! I'm at the best. Oh, God. Alright, is it around behind University? But yeah, I don't have any further golden tires. Maybe I should, but... Hey, it looks like if I make that jump up there, and then I turn around and deliberately miss, I can get the museum piece. Oh, no! Well, you know what, I only need 10 more to open the portal anyway. Let's just do that. Alright, and then I have to turn around. Line up blue. Wait, no, blue is... over here? At this point, I have the controller motion better memorized than the actual color sequence.
Go now before the portal.
Yeah. Alright, so the excursion portal had an upgrade. Where is it taking me now?
Ah, the Blockteria Planetarium. It's been years since I've been here. I spent many a happy day gazing at the vast cosmos that you see before you. Who knows what enlightenment awaits you within its starry dome? When you wish to leave, there's a ring of blue lights around the edge that will activate the return portal. Enjoy your visit.
There's a ring of blue lights around the edge. Oh, these. Well, what can I get out of being here as long as I'm here? Because there's gotta be something, right? Yep.
Well done! You're a real star!
You're no king of all cosmos, buddy. Hey, an actual, like, racing challenge. I mean, I guess. Whoops. It's actually a driving control challenge. And guess what I'm not... Thank you. Thank you for the Werehog stream.
Awesome work! Now it's time to activate the return portal. Good luck!
What do you mean, good luck? Alright, we got a thing. What does this open? I feel like we've got to be almost done, right? I feel like we've got to be almost done, so I'm gonna keep going for a while. And if there's no
We
sign
can
of...
thank our lucky stars for that last artifact.
If there's no sign of us finishing up, I'll go ahead and call it, but... Okay, now we have to go back up to the top. Feels close to the end, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Oh. Ah. That pull. It just downright exfoliates me. Okay, I think I go the other way, so I'm gonna get a run up this time. Back up. Turn around. I think it's this way. Cross this jump. Alright. Now I think if I turned around and I went down at full speed, I would gap across to that museum thing. So I'm gonna do that. Oh. Fuck, I can't go full speed. I have to go slightly less than full speed. Do I care about the optional collectibles? How much do I care about the optional collectibles? I mean... sorta? I do? No, this isn't the right way. I do go back and up and around and... okay. Like, I do care. I do kind of care. I'm just not sure if I should care at this point. Like, if I'm actually supposed to do that or what. So, I guess I will ignore it for right now. But I want to say that it is gettable and I can do it. Yeah, nope, not like that. I want to say it is doable and it is possible and I can do it. And because it's possible and I can do it. But I'm not going to do it right now. That's 5. Okay, I think this was the turn off I'm supposed to take. Because this is new music. Now this is the way to the block whales. Or where the block whales were. Are. And this is the same thing, so, what about over here? Oh, well, this is a much straighter path towards the university, but, like, if I go this way, maybe I can make it. Wait, that's wrong. Shit. Oh, okay.
You restore the stained glass window to the museum.
Gee. Alright, well, we proved that that was in fact possible. That's sweet. Where was I supposed to be going, actually? Three lines. 3 vertical lines that are horizontal. 3 lines that are stacked on top of each other. The hamburger menu. The delicious hamburger menu at Wendy's. I'll have the chili. Yeah, I'm gonna have some stuff to say after we finish the game, I think. But... you know, that's for later. This is now. We are at now. Is it maybe up here? That does not look right. Nope. This is not the place with 3 vertical lines. I'm lost again. Ah! I've been through that 250 portal. That one takes me to the Ice Realm, if I recall correctly. So yeah, that is all around just the worst. Oh, wait, no. It is here. All of those went down. Did that go down? No, I think I go 4. Wait. Then that's just the whale thing. Then I must have to turn down that road. Is there really anything down here? Yeah, it's a big room where I found another thing. And the excursion portal, and... don't tell me I need to hit this. So I don't know how to... well, yeah, I do. It's just around this corner. Okay, I think I can get this. And then I drive down here. I need to do this as fast as possible, which I've fucked up, but... Alright, that happened.
Better be quick.
250! And I had... yeah.
Well, collect more batteries and come back.
Okay, well, let's go collect 250 batteries. And do that again. Now I know where I have to start from and where I have to end at, so... that's nice. Oh yeah, it's real possible. Alright, let's go stock up. $250 batteries. Shouldn't take too long. Dip into this little garage down here. Now I probably could go back to some hidden secrets and get like 30 at a time, but I think it's easier just to do this. Okay. I think I can get the rest if I just go back. Oh well, we didn't do this. I think I can get the rest just going back up there. Alright. Back up. Well, back upwards, not reverse. Reverse. Nope. I'm just gonna drown myself. Okay. $250 bed. Wrong place, wrong time. Back around the top. Oh no, wait a minute. I can just go across this bridge. And I'll be right there. I don't have to take the long way around. I can take the shorter way around. I'm stuck on the wall! Nope. Out of time. The pain of getting stuck on the wall is a real pain. Like, I was nearly there in time. On location, in time. Swing around, let's go. Next turn. In Cars and Time. iCat? The Apple iCat? Is it apple flavored?
Ah, yes, the power room. I used to come here for a quiet place to read. I would lose myself in the pages of my history book for hours at a time.
Is that the only book you owned?
Time to get the power turned on again. So let's get to it.
Yeah, this feels like the end game right here. Like, maybe there'll be something else after this, but this feels like the game. Oh, In Stars and Time. See, I was thinking of a Mass Effect 3 mod, which was called Pilot, which was short for Pilot in Location on Time. And, you know, modified a couple of cutscenes. Actually, I think it was a Mass Effect 2 mod, but that doesn't matter. I feel like the university's research library is like 7 books, so it makes sense he'd only have 1. That's a valid point. I wonder if he, like...
How are we supposed to get the power working again?
Man, don't ask me. You're the one who's supposed to know things. There was, like... I wonder if the one book that he has checked out...
Blast! This blue artifact is just out of your reach.
I wonder if his one book that he has checked out is like the book that's not in the library. Alright, I feel like, either we're gonna have to hit the ramp at an angle. The history book was missing and it was his favorite one of our... That's the point. Either we're gonna have to hit the ramp at an angle and leap up there and grab the thingammy. Or we're gonna have to, find some other way to do it. Which we might have to, yeah, it's obvious what's supposed to happen. We're supposed to get the colored artifacts. Stuff pushes out of the walls.
I don't think we can get to that yellow artifact from here.
Alright, can't do the yellow one, can't do the, blue one. Maybe I can get the red or the green ones. A little hidden room. Nothing in it. Remember that for later, just in case. There is a floating red artifact up there. Can I get at it? No.
This red artifact looks...
Okay, well, then what about the, Here's the green one, okay. Had to go all the way around the room. But now we have a starting
Well,
point.
you've managed to activate something. Now what?
Now we go mess with it until we activate something else.
I wonder what the connection is between these colored patterns.
Okay,
My
well...
memory just needs a little nudge in the right direction.
Okay, well, thank you for solving that for me, I guess.
The floors in here sure look slippery, almost like ice.
Stop winking at me! Ah. I'm just gonna hope that we mash those together. Looks like we did. Goddamn. Okay. Okay. Really pushed that one out.
That humming tone sounds promising. Quick!
It does. It does. We have a connection, and it goes this way. We're making a rainbow road.
I can feel myself getting stronger.
Smarter, more aggressive. As if I could take on the world. And there we go. Now we can move the blue block.
Well done!
Yep. Blue block has the little slot around the other side.
Not to sound too pushy, but it's time to get pushy.
Yeah, man, I know. Believe me, I know. There's a problem. Oh, no problem. Wait, maybe. Maybe problem? Okay, Push from this side. Okay. Activate the power.
All right, 2 more cables to go.
Numbers! Oh, and there was also a jump I could have used to get over. Okay, well. I did something. It worked.
All of this new energy. I feel like I'm a young blockling again.
I wish it was as simple as plugging me into mains power to get energy. I could use more energy.
We must push on.
Have I made enough allusions to pushing yet?
We're stuck here until we can get Blockteria back to full power.
As opposed to shoving off, I think. But we're probably almost done. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I have to be over here for this. There we go. Now I can go up the ramp. This ramp, I think. Grab this. Red lights up.
Blocktastic. Only
Okay. And we can, head around.
we're so close to returning Blockteria to full power. It's exhilarating.
And now we find the king is, yeah, you know, now we find out that he wants to rule the world, or wants to rule the circle world.
Come on. One more push should do it.
Well, when push comes to shove, we'll finish this. Nope, wrong one. Other side. Now get around the other side this time. Yeah. I learned eventually. Took me 3 times out of 4 to learn, but I learned. Hey, is having the floor of the power plant, like, soaking wet, is that gonna affect anything?
You did it! Full power has been restored! Wait a second. That's my lost history book. What's that doing in the central power unit? I think you need to get up here and check this out.
Oh no, you fell in the central power unit. You've been dead this entire time. Or just a hallucination you hallucinated because you fixated on history and the internal combustion engine. And, Pikachu is your father. I don't know, I'm just making shit
Could
up.
my old book somehow be the cause of all this chaos? That would be mortifying.
And Pikachu is an early 17th century Portuguese merchant. Yeah, you know, that sounds good. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, let's try that again. Let's ramp right over it, sure. Speaking of that would be mortifying. Meanwhile, there's a tire up there on the wall. Miles above where I could jump to. Alright, we're back around to where, oh, I can't actually... Ah, okay. No, that's fine. This is fine. I guess we need to take the red line up to the yellow line. And then... Not the green line, going counterclockwise. Doesn't work. Alright, around to the yellow. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Okay. Now we're back on the yellow. Or not. Wait. Wait, how do you get up there? Around one more loop, I think. One more loop. Take it slow. Take it slow. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You? You look vaguely familiar.
What's this, peasant? Do you not bow your head in the presence of your ruler? The king of Blocktaria?
But I'm the king of Blocktaria.
You? You're that annoying little bookworm. your father was the royal janitor and gardener. You used to tag along everywhere, dragging that dumb book with you. You were despised by everyone.
Me included.
What? I did? I was?
Then, when your father got too old, you took over from him as caretaker and became even more of a nuisance. I couldn't get rid of you. You followed me like a bad smell. What was your name again? Blockhead? Block Drain?
Block Star.
That's right. I used to tease you by giving you the mocking title of Lord Blockstar. Lord of the Losers.
So, I muddled up my memories? I wasn't Lord Blockstar, King of Blocktaria, but instead Blockstar, the lowly caretaker?
Hey, I can put this book back in the power
It
plant.
was
if you
your
want.
job to tidy this room. But you couldn't even do that without having your nose in that blasted book. You were so distracted by that stupid thing that you clumsily dropped it in this center power unit and caused an EMP!
So, it was all my fault that Blocktaria became broken. I was the cause of all this turmoil?
That's right. Now that you remember the truth, you can get back to your cleaning duties by fetching me that one final artifact. Only then will this portal be reactivated. I will then be able to return to my castle, my throne, and my Blocktaria. Well, what are you looking at? Obey your king and get moving, Lord Blockstar.
Yes, Your Majesty. Right away.
Pathetic.
Okay, well. Let's go grab that.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, that's
Here I was,
really rough
telling you
one
that
for
I
you,
was
man.
king, when in fact I was nothing more than a maintenance man. Oh well, perhaps the real king will reward you for retrieving this last artifact by sending you home.
That seems really unlikely. What is that, a basket? Oh, 200. Oh, it's his beard.
Arr, thanks for returning me beard, me hearties. Yarr, what a pair of gullible losers ye be, says I.
What? Pirate Captain Brick Bristles?
That's right, I be Pirate Captain Brick Bristles. And ye be a couple of suckers. Finally, I be free.
But how? Where? Why?
There I did be, a bunch of computer code, trapped in a digital history book belonging to a king, no less.
Oh.
Ye be taking that book
He actually is
everywhere,
king? That's
and
unbelievable.
I be seeing ye world from out of its pages. Every time that ye brought the book to this here power realm, I fed off its energy and became stronger and stronger. Eventually, I became so powerful that I managed to harness enough electricity to trigger an EMP and escape. Unfortunately, me escape was short-lived and I became trapped without a physical presence in ye world. I thought I was done for, doomed to be a pirate ghost, until ye royal self and ye wheel friend started fixing things.
Okay.
So you mean I am King of Blocktaria?
That's what you're
after
focusing
all?
on, huh? Okay.
We managed to return Blocktaria to normal?
Aye, me hearties, but not for long. For I be Pirate Captain Brick Bristles, and I is gonna be ruling Blockteria from now on. Bye!
Peace out.
Wait! You can't do this!
Yeah, you can.
Oh, Block Blast, he's escaped! That portal leads straight to my throne room. I can't believe I fell for his treacherous lies even for a second! That swine! That cur! Quickly now, we must follow him and trap him back in the history book before he causes too much havoc.
Honestly,
Let's
I
go.
was completely prepared to believe the whole thing where, like, this dude was the janitor.
Come on, let's get moving!
Yeah, how many do I have? 118. I need to get 200. So we need to drive around down here for a bit. Honestly, the janitor thing seemed incredibly plausible. Like...
That barbarous buccaneer could be caught.
Yeah, I'm collecting enough things to open the portal. I literally can't go faster. Like, I want to bully this guy and take his lunch money. I want to drop him in the power core. And I mean, I am, you know, not exactly bully material. If there is a low...
For Blockteria's sake, quickly now!
Yeah, look, I'm doing the thing. Go away. Anyway, I guess it's foreshadowed well enough. Like, Pirate King Stickley did have an awfully large presence in the story for somebody who wasn't actually here.
Oh, this is...
So I'm not gonna say the twist was, like, unprecedented. He has an extremely punchable voice and he feels pretty he does. That said, is Brick Beardsome really all that better in, like, any way? Maybe I should be the new king of Blocktopia. I've got an engine block. Nope. Okay, well, can I get back over? No. See, I gotta get over to where the other, power bits are, and doing that is proving a little bit of a struggle. I know there's more in, like, the 4th quadrant. Yeah, because I can see them from here. I just need to actually get there. And there's no ramp. But can I go through here? No. I am just gonna have to, just drive around the big circle. I'm gonna have to get up on the red one and drive over to the yellow one, I think. Nope, fell off. It's fine, though. I can just drive up this. Long pause before the confrontation. It's okay, I'm just padding out the stream to 3 hours. Alright, we got 200. Let's get back up there.
Let's go.
Thank you. Ambient Scottish doorbells. Doorbells as bagpipes. Does it?
Who knows what that's...
I guess it kind
I
of does.
found him on the internet when I did a search for tired of living.
Oh, that's a mean laugh. Alright, what's out here? Fog.
Yes, I suspected this. Captain Brick Drizzles broke the portal, trapping us in a digital state of limbo.
Then why
Don't
were you
worry,
so
my
hyped for me
fully
to follow
restored
him?
memory includes the layout of this place. Right, we need to locate the artifact that will fix this portal, then get back to save Blockteria from that deranged pirate. Let's get moving. I'll guide you, so pay attention and keep your wits about you. Limbo can be quite
Oh, good.
disorienting. Green!
What? Oh.
Blue!
Alright,
Green!
okay. So this is fine.
Ignore these phantom blocks. They won't hurt you. I think.
It's fine, I'm not worried about it.
Blue! Green!
Ooh, green.
I'm pretty sure it's yellow.
Yellow, maybe. Okay,
Green!
I really hope.
I'm quite sure that it's blue.
I really hope this is actually leading me somewhere.
Green!
Some yellow, maybe. We got some blue. A little bit of red sticking out there.
Yellow.
I'm actually really hoping that we don't get to the end and need like 100 batteries.
Green! I'm quite sure that it's blue. Green. Definitely green. Blue. I think. Go red.
I am stuck in Block Silent Hill.
Blue.
He's sending me in circles. I wouldn't know. I'm just doing whatever he says. Okay, here's a wall. I'll just follow the wall and then turn off.
Go green.
Okay. Maybe now he's sending me in circles because I
Yellow.
fucked up.
Red.
I don't know, maybe now he's trying to get me back on the right path.
Blue.
He may be guessing. I genuinely don't know.
Red. I think.
Oh, no, we found it.
Blocktastic! You found my crown and restored the return portal to full working order!
How much does it
Quickly
cost?
now, I'll guide you back again. We must return to Blockteria before it's too late.
How much does it cost? Alright. Five. Okay, I got 5, don't I? I got 7. We're good. We're good. I think it's back over this way. You know, I can't be sure. Let's get back on here.
Yellow, I think.
Yellow. Alright, you know what? Maybe we have to reverse his direction.
Red, no, blue, purple, yellow.
Oh, he doesn't remember the way out, does he?
I'm pretty sure it's yellow.
I don't think he remembers the way out. It's fine.
Go green.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna wander more or less towards... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get stuck in Silent Hill for the rest of my
Yellow.
life.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna do the opposite of what he said. I'm gonna go blue. That's a wall.
Red, no, blue,
We need
purple,
to disembark now. The end is near.
yellow.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of hosed. Can I wall follow my way out, maybe?
Green.
Sounds really confident about that one. Alright, I'm gonna hug the wall until we hit another arrow.
Yellow.
I'm gonna keep hugging the wall. Those tiles lead to the exit are still back to where that crown was. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, is that he's got the directions to the crown down, but he doesn't have the directions to the exit memorized.
Yellow.
Alright, I'm gonna take yellow.
Green.
But maybe
Go yellow.
we might be back where he remembers stuff by now.
Yellow. Red, I think.
We might be. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Go red. Red, I think.
I just don't know.
Absolutely, positively red.
Okay.
Yellow.
Okay, this is green. This leads me to green
Yellow.
fog.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm supposed to look at the colors of the fog and No, this is all green. This is all green. Alright.
I'm pretty sure it's yellow.
And he's not changing his tune.
Yellow. Red. I mean red. Blue, I'm quite sure.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting closer to the exit now.
Red.
I do feel like this looks familiar. I mean,
Yellow.
yeah, I say looks familiar, but what the fuck looks familiar?
Yellow. Red. I mean red.
Get in the ball. Get in the ball.
Red.
Birdie ball ball. Ball birdie ball. There it is. Ball birdie. Birdie birdie ball ball ball.
Right. Let's get that pirate before he does too much damage.
And here's the throne room. What now?
It's all over, Captain Brick Bristles.
Well, shiver me timbers, if it isn't Block Train and the Wheeled Wonder.
It's Lord Blockster. Ooh,
He's returned to save us.
long live Lord Blockster. Thank you, everyone. It's great to be back.
But that's impossible. How did ye get out of limbo?
Yes, well, as for that, a good king knows his kingdom inside and out. We're putting you back where you belong, in the book.
Ye gotta be catching me first. Out of me way! Arr!
I think we can do that.
Quickly, Wheeled One. Catch him and we'll trap him back in the book.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to go talk to the advisors.
Blimey, ye be fast, but not fast enough.
Okay, where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. And you know, if we hadn't done that, we might have been fast enough.
Ye will never catch me.
Yeah, I think we can get him. I no longer think we can get
Ye
him.
be going slower than a ship with no sails.
It's
Ye can't catch me, ya landlubber.
Alright, what can we trigger in these little alcoves? Oh wait, maybe we can just hide.
Ye better be battening down ye hedges. I is unstoppable. Yo ho ho! Ye is gonna have to be quicker than that to catch me.
I is unstoppable sounds like an anime art.
Avast ye! I be
Nah.
not going back to the
That's like
infernal
Diamond.
book.
I feel like we could possibly hide out in the thing. It's just... It's not tricking him.
Nye, 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 nye.
Thank you for the scream, I guess. Or the noise of murdering Gabriel Knight. National pastime of many college students.
Ye will never trap Captain Brick Bristle.
Okay, is there anything I can do that would be, like, smart to do?
Ahoy, matey! I is been over here.
Like, I don't see anything that...
Ye be quite a little scallywag, says
I don't see anything I can use to, like, push in front of him. I don't think this is just a simple chase, though.
Ye is gonna have to be quicker than that to catch me.
I don't think this is just a simple, like, chase scene.
Ye can't catch me, ya landlubber.
Yeah. So, how would we capture him? He seems to know where we are, and hiding isn't helping.
I be not going back into that infernal book.
Like, hiding isn't helping. That was my first thought.
Ye be quite a little scallywag, says I.
Oh wait, we are catching up to him. All we have to do is not fuck it up. And so I fucked it up.
Ahoy,
We just gotta not
matey.
fuck it up.
I is been over here.
Because I can't not hit this real wall. Real
Ye
wall.
better be battening down ye hatches. I is unstoppable.
I just need to let
Why
off
ye
the
be
accelerator a
fast,
tiny
but
bit.
not fast enough.
Yeah. Just let off it enough to turn. It's fine. And then I immediately, like, drift into a tree.
Ye be quite a little scallywag, says I.
Like, I'm doing my best here. I'm sorry if this is painful to watch. I understand if it's painful to watch. But I do think we can get him. Yeah.
No, it can't be. How did ye catch me?
Your history!
That doesn't answer his question.
Oh no!
The end. Well done, Wheeled One. You saved Blockteria. And you have taught me a valuable lesson. That a good king is not only a leader, but also a caretaker of his kingdom. I shall try to take as good a care of Blockteria as you have done while restoring it. I owe
Don't
you
leave tire
many
tracks
thanks.
everywhere.
Now I know that I promised to return you back to your own time, but unfortunately, I can't do so until Blockteria is entirely restored. As it turns out, the museum back in the main realm is still incomplete. I hate to ask this of you after all you've done, but could you please find the missing museum pieces? Only then will the portal to return you home be reactivated. I'm sure you'll have no trouble in finding the remaining lost items. Now, you must excuse me. I am needed in council in my throne room. For I have a kingdom to take care of.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, I guess tomorrow... we're gonna beep at things. I guess tomorrow we might try and wrap this up properly. Try to find the last of the museum pieces.
Ah, Wheeled One. Oh,
Okay, get on with your museum quest. Yeah, we got... I guess that's what we'll do, is, figure out... Figure out that stuff. And that's what we'll do tomorrow, is try to complete the museum. Win or lose, tomorrow will be the last night of CarQuest. Because Monday I'm going to take off, as usual. And on Tuesday we're going to start the Steam Next Fest. That'll be a big panoply of demos and stuff. And on the 25th, Eve 10 comes out, and while I am a little concerned about the price on that,
good idea.
we're still buying it. I'm still gonna play it basically day one.
Yes, yes.
A pineapple and pizzas. God, I could use a fucking pineapple pizza.
Once again, I don't remember anything. Maybe this is just a normal state of mind.
Oh god.
That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel. Really looking forward to Ys. Me too. Me too. Alright, so...
You restore the stained glass window to the museum.
let me go take a look at how many pieces we have left to return to the museum. Like, there's that one way up there, and I don't know even how you can get up there. Alright. Thank you, farm batteries, every single time. They do. They do. There's a guy. There's a man. There's a 25 pack. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plinths to restore. Alright, so... Yes, exit, thank you. So, that's the game. If you want to, y'all can leave. Because, like, I'm just gonna talk for a minute. But... I want to mention, like... I was super cranky, like, in the last couple of nights over this game, and I think I figured out why. I've mentioned this, like, offline with some folks, but I'm really worried that, like, I'm just gonna lose it one day. I'm just gonna not be able to navigate around 3D worlds anymore. Like, I'm gonna go completely, I guess, senile, and my ability to navigate places is just gonna degenerate to the point where I'm walking in circles in an empty hallway. And this game really set that fear off. I don't know if part of it is because every place in the hub looked identical because they used the same, like, floor and wall textures. I don't know if it's something to do with the level layout. But this was really fucking setting me off. And I have to admit there were a couple of times when I was very close to just ending the stream and, like, walking off. Like, no goodbyes, just cut the stream, leave. And I kind of hate that idea. I hate the idea of leaving games unfinished. I still feel like Sonic Frontiers was a failing on my part, for example, and that game gave me some shit. But I didn't do that. And there's a reason I didn't do that, and that's because, like, as I was thinking about it, I didn't want to give up on stuff. I don't want to give up on being able to navigate 3D spaces in a comfortable manner. I don't want to, like, go, well, I just can't do that anymore. Too bad. I'm looking to... I am, in fact, looking to play more games like CarQuest. More games like 3D Legend of Zeldas. More open world games. More games that require me to try to make a mental map of a space and work within it. Because I want to keep practicing that skill. I know it's been a running gag ever since, like, Ys 8 that Zyzzy's lost all the time. I want it to not be... I want it to stay a gag. I don't want it to be, like, a really sad, depressing reality. Because who among you would be brave enough to tell me, like, hey, this is getting really depressing, don't play 3D games anymore. I don't think any of you would do that. But I want to keep trying. I want to keep working on exercising my ability to navigate in 3D space. And technically we've finished CarQuest. And I don't know if there's a moral to this story for you guys. Well, I don't know if I can just box up a moral and hand it to you. But for me, the moral of finishing CarQuest and overcoming that, like, concern about navigation and all is that I'm fucking fantastic and I can do anything I want because I'm the best video game player alive. And nobody can stop me. So, that's all I've got to say. Is there anybody I'd want to pawn you folks off on online at the moment? God, Twitch won't even, like, fucking load. Not really. Not right now. So, I'm just gonna send you folks off into the ether. I hope you have a good night. I hope you, you rest well. I will see you back here tomorrow to try to wrap CarQuest up and find all those museum pieces. And, after that, we're gonna push on through to Steam Next Fest. There are some fantastic demos lined up for Steam Next Fest already. I'm really excited about them. So, good night.